Okay, it's daylight. I've got my reeds, found them. And what I'm going to do is plant these suckers all the way around. I'm not sure how it's going to look, but it can't be any worse than them not being there. And they're going to grow up to about, say, 1 block, 2 blocks. I guess they're going to touch that, perhaps. We'll soon see. Anyway, I figured it would be nice to have. I do want to test something though. See, I was just wondering because I thought that reeds would break if you have a block next to them, but I believe that could be if it grows next to a block, so perhaps if I just collect them and stack them, it's not going to make much difference. Then what I could do is lower these dirt blocks down so you can't see them, but have the reeds coming up. Yeah, let's do that instead. Now, the issue here is how do we do that? What we're going to need to do. Actually, tell a lie. That's not too. They're done. Easier than I expected. And yes, this might look a bit ugly down here, but I don't think you're gonna see it, so not too much of a problem. Okay, let me get this done because it's a bit of fiddling. Okay, so I've got the dirt blocks in place. I need to get out of here. So, although you can't see them yet, hopefully when they grow, they will just keep growing up and finish about here. So they should look pretty nice once done. Now I've got this room somewhat filled. Now what else could I do? I do need a crafting room, I suppose. I don't think I'll add a basement. I don't really see a need for one. If I wanted one, I could always make a separate building somewhere. So what I'm going to do is make me a little work area. But how can I do this? Problem is I got windows against the walls. That is always the issue when trying to come up with some sort of design. Because if you've got windows on every wall, you don't want to put like a workbench up against the glass because it's going to look weird. So what could I do? What could I do? Okay, first of all, let's get this out of here. And secondly, let's eat some food before I starve to death. Okay, so plan is to have more fence as soon as I find it. And how do we want to do this? So let's say okay, I need to run upstairs, grab my other workbench. And oops, I just picked that up so I can't use it. Okay, so I got an idea. We'll see how it goes. What I'm going to need is more wood. And some pressure plates. to make sort of a corner workbench of sorts. I'm not sure how that looks, but... or not sure how I feel about it, I should say. We want to put lights up higher. Huh, that does look kind of weird. Because I don't really want it all the way around. Perhaps like that it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, ideally you want the workbenches up and then those in front. But because I got the window here, you know what? I know what I could do. Don't my workbenches in the corner. And come on, heck, how do we do this? Workbenches in the corner. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. For the sake of appearances, I'm going to stick in a couple of wooden blocks in each corner, just so it's standing on something. I could do a fence, but a fence might look a little weird. Plus, once we get 1.9, these will connect up with that wooden block and it will look pretty cool. At least in my head anyway. Now, the next question is, do I put one in the corner here? Yeah, I think that looks cool. So, okay, we got our little workbenches set up in the corners, and then that leaves me room to add in furnaces and chests. And chests I could just stick down here, they're not in the way, and I don't need too many of them, so that turns out alright. In fact, let's go ahead and get a couple of furnaces in here so I can see how they look. Yeah, I suck at doing this. Although I'm not the... normally I've seen people, you know, have like 20 furnaces on the go at once, you know, something crazy like that. I can only ever manage one. I never had the patience to go into each one individually and add what's required. So if I make those... how could I do this? See, if I put that there, it's only going to stick out one way, isn't it? Although the furnaces could go in the middle. There we go. That's not too bad. I could add a couple more, but I don't think it's needed. A couple of spare furnaces, oh well. Don't really need them. Okay, I need chests. So I'm going to go ahead and build all the chests and we'll get everything placed out and we'll see how it looks. Okay, I've added in the chests. I just had an idea. Got some spare glowstone. So I was tempted to replace the floor here with glowstone, but now I'm wondering if I should just stick it on the roof. Kinda like that, since this is sort of the workroom. But now that's kind of sticking out there. could do what I did there. So that just looks weird. Ideally, I want a slab, but to go on the top half, so it looks like a upside down stair. But sadly, that ain't gonna work. I mean, that looks fine on its own, I believe, but if there's anything I can do to improve it, I'd like to, you know, so... Huh. Okay, sign, you're up. What can you do? See, I could put signs all the way around, but I don't think I like the look of it. That's mostly just due to the sign texture, so that's my own fault for using this texture pack. Speaking of texture pack, if anyone's listened to this episode this far in, I'm actually using the DokuCraft continuation project. I really need to update my link in YouTube because people have been asking, so that's what I'm using. Because currently DokuCraft is out of date as far as I'm aware. So okay, well this is this room sorted. I'll just leave that there for the moment. Let's go think of another design. Could put fence all the way around, but in fact, yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Quite sure why I did that. Easy, just do that. Okay, so and we want 2 more there. Okay, that is done. Let's see. How this looks. Probably could have used the iron fence, but to be honest, don't particularly want that inside the house. There we go. That looks better than nothing. I probably could have done the same here, but the only thing with doing that is you'll see that the water's just coming from nowhere, where at least here it looks like it's filtering down. So, but you'd see behind the fence, see there's nothing above it. So, hey, and this is growing. Sweet. In fact, that's grown full height already. That looks nice. It gives some colour to the room at least. I'm thinking about doing... I want to do what I did before. Made some plant pots with some flowers in. The only problem is, well, the question is, I should say, do I want it to be covered with grass or do I just want it dirt? Although I think I might just go with dirt. So now I'm going to need some trapdoors. So let's hit on my new crafting room. Brand spanking new crafting room. And I need that many. Dope. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Now all I need is some flowers, which I do not have on me. And it's a little too dark to go venturing outside. Although I could go sleep. Holy crap. Okay, for some reason that just scared the hell out of me. Perhaps it's because it was red and looking at me. And pretty huge as well. tell you what though, the Ender Dragons, in case you haven't heard of them yet, although I don't imagine why you wouldn't have heard of them, but they do look pretty cool. I am very excited to... What the hell is that up there? Or is that just my house? I guess that's my house, never mind. I'm pretty excited to see these dragons. They look cool. I definitely want to fight some. If they're killable at all, I do not know. Because I'm waiting for a challenge in Minecraft, to be honest, because the monsters don't really... They do pose a threat in the sense that if you're not paying attention, a creeper could blow up behind you and destroy all your stuff. But, I mean, none of them are really too hard to kill. But then again, combat in this game isn't really too in-depth. But still, it'd be nice to go hunting or dragon slaying, so I'm down for that. I also tried the Skyblock Survival this week in... I was planning to release it as a filler episode while waiting for myself to get a bit better and do Pauleh's world, but I failed miserably on it, instantly turning my cobblestone generator into a single piece of obsidian, so I gave up on that. So yeah, and I tried a parkour map, and I'm never trying a parkour map again, I can tell you that now. So... Okay, it's going daylight at last. I'm going to wait for it to finish. Waiting for the sun to rise, and then I'm going to go ahead and get some flowers. We'll finish that, and then I'll see what else there is to be done. Okay, I'm just coming back. I've just been to my... I've already got the flowers and planted them already, but I've just been back to my first home and got some shears and got me some vines. But before I go into that, let me just show you what I've done here. We've got plant pots up with some flowers. I'm not sure how they look or how I feel about them, but at least they add some more colour to this place, so some diversity. Because right now it's just all, you know, wood and stone, so I needed something else to break it up a bit. But back to vines. Now, someone on YouTube mentioned I should put vines on here, like I did with my swamp house, and I like that idea. Perhaps not on the house itself, but like down here, so it hangs down and goes into the water. I do like that idea. So I'm gonna let these grow, by the way, and I'll spread them out a bit more later on, but for now it's gonna have to do. And let me just correct this. Goodbye. So yeah, we got that. They'll grow and drop down. That should look pretty cool. Luckily I had plenty of flowers around. Normally you can never find the ones you want. Well, there's only two kinds. So normally you can never find red flowers, I should say. At least in my experience, that seems to be the case. Now, I was debating about what to do up there, because right now it looks kind of an eyesore from down here. It's alright when you're up there, but when you're looking at it, it looks kind of weird. And in fact, I did want to check out... what the hell was that? It's not like something was hissing at me, then it was just me jumping in the water. God, this game's freaking me out. So my house looks nice from a distance, but so far I haven't seen it from up there, so... let's go check that out. And there is a pretty extensive tunnel in there, like a cavern, but I've yet to fully map it out. I've lit some of it up. So let me climb up here. Yeah, that looks kind of ugly. I regret doing that now, at least that size, but I'll have to go back and add some supports to it. So as you can see here, more flowers. And yeah, okay, let's close that up so nothing can get in here when I'm not here. well, almost launched myself off then. That looks pretty nice, to be honest. What else could I feel I should do something with this island here. And what I wanted to do here was possibly add in like a rail, iron bars or something going up, crossing off here, but not sure if I'll be able to. So let me just take a quick walk around here and have a quick look. Yeah, I definitely think I could do something with this this land. Perhaps make a farm and such. Okay, well, I think I'll save that for another episode. I want to thank everyone for watching. I do want to say I plan on releasing more episodes as often as I can, and I plan on releasing the world file. I'm thinking rather than every 25 episodes, which is just a bit too long, perhaps every 5 episodes, and it'll be up to you if you want to download it or not. But at least that way I've got a backup of my world online, and you can get pretty well the latest version. Or if not every 5 episodes, perhaps every week, but I'll try and aim it for 5 episodes, so at least there's something considerate, you know, some considerable work done into this world. So rather than you just get like, oh, you know, he's added an outhouse, oh boy, you know. So that's the plan. Thank you for watching. Again, hit pauleh.com for my blog. It's got various gaming news, and asheshq.com, which is my gaming community, so hopefully I'll see you lot there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Goodbye.